I'm gonna be streaming for maybe a little less than an hour or so, since I wanted to get a little bit in before I go to work. This is where we left off yesterday, pretty much. I did go and complete that arcade mode to unlock the F-22, so I bought some of them. Well, I bought one of them in the game, which is gonna give a pretty good advantage. See it right there. So that's the reward you get when you complete a playthrough of arcade mode, and then immediately load up a game. But you have to have been far enough to be able to purchase aircraft, it seems. So that was what I was doing wrong. Well, let's get going. Yeah, I'll take the good plane. You guys can have all the shitty old ones that no one cares about anymore.
It was nothing. Easiest mission in the world. That's what it was supposed to be. It wasn't just us, but everyone they could get their hands on. General mobilization. Our planes filled the sky like a huge aluminum cloud. There was no way the enemy could attack. The Queens of the Ocean made it to the inland sea. We've got it made in the shade now.
This is Thunderhead. We've arrived outside the range of enemy air attack. Permission granted to return to your assigned bases in sequence. Aircraft may refuel for the return trip if required. Hold above the carrier for the tanker aircraft.
Everyone's starting to leave. Can we go yet?
Warthog Squadron, I told you to wait for the tanker plane above the carrier.
I swear, man. Hey, what is that? Is my radar on the fritz?
It's showing up on mine, too.
Where'd it come from? How come the morons at Thunder Blockhead didn't notice it? Yo, kid!
You have to call him Captain now.
Yeah. Hey, you think we ought to report this?
Enemy approaching! All units, return to your combat air.
Yeah, this having those medium missiles and a plane with this much maneuverability is going to break these missions for a bit, I'm afraid. Oh, did I really miss with two of them? Shit. So, using these long-range and medium-range air missiles is a bit of a... It takes a little bit of finesse, because if you use them... If you don't fire them right, then they screw up, and what you never want to continue flying towards an enemy that you have launched them at, because that'll screw with their AI and they'll be more likely to dodge it. And they dodged it too. Holy shit, these Harriers are like really not okay. But those two died. Wow. Wow, these two Harriers are just like, damn it. Yeah, they're not, those missiles aren't quite as useful as they are in the arcade mode, but, I mean, they're better would be the really long-range missiles, but, oh well. And those two dodged it too. Maybe I shouldn't be wasting them on the Harriers. can't use these missiles in the actual... Oh! Okay, well, guess we're restarting the mission then, because... Yeah, I wasn't going to be surviving that.
Attention!
War Dog, launch.
This is Thunderhead. We've arrived outside the range of enemy air attack. Permission granted to return to your assigned bases in sequence. Aircraft may refuel for the return trip if required. Hold above the carrier for the tanker aircraft.
Everyone's starting to leave. Can we go yet?
War Dog Squadron, I told you to wait for the tanker plane above the carrier.
I swear, man. Hey, what is that? Is my radar on the fritz?
It's showing up on mine, too.
Where'd it come from? How come the morons at Thunder Blockhead didn't notice it? Yo, kid!
You have to call him Captain now.
Yeah. Hey, you think we ought to report this?
Enemy approaching! All units, return
Two of them dodged it again. Yeah, I think I should save it for later in the mission then.
We have 3 carriers. Don't let them sink even one. Approaching gun range.
Chopper engaging.
Archer, engaging.
Edge engaging.
I can't take off. Shoot down those enemy planes for me. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on.
Fox 2!
Yeah, nice one!
Hurry and launch the carrier jets. Mitch, give me the enemy position.
Okay, good. There. That's how that's supposed to work.
Unknown. We're not sure of the situation ourselves.
Visibility is poor. It's the perfect time and place for a surprise attack. But the timing is too perfect.
Come on, I can do this. I've been through a real battle before.
Be on the lookout and climb to higher altitude. Roger. Let me know if you see anything.
How did the enemy know to attack? Nice job! Sneaky here, but I'm not sure what. You've got the enemy attacking really well.
Come for reinforcements. Mark 3. We get a straight line. Just shoot and you'll hit her.
The captain shot down a bandit.
Alright, this is it for you.
Watch your altitude while executing your mission.
There's a lot of them. Captain, I suggest we disperse. Roger. Maintaining current formation.
Ship damage! Engine shut down! Radar lock!
Fox 2!
Full speed ahead! Rendezvous with the remaining 2 carriers ASAP!
The carrier aircraft are airborne! Alright, I'm airborne. Come up and get me. Oh, they're finally here. What took you guys so long?
Damn.
All personnel to battle stations! Captain Snow, you're out for the reefs. We have to protect the carrier no matter what. Multiple bandits on radar. Heads up. They're carrying long-range anti-ship missiles. Do not allow them to get in range. Fly out to intercept.
Yeah, it seems some of these guys are packing anti-ship missiles. Can you see any?
Me neither. But it'll be trouble if they are out there.
We'll take them before they can approach the ships.
Enemy fighters closing in on carrier. Yes. Got him. Warning. Enemy fighters within range to fire anti-ship missiles. Defend the carrier. This is the aircraft carrier, Vulture. Missile strike off our bow. Severe shockwave. This is Kilo 2. Have the three carriers made up yet? This is the Kestrel. It'll be a little longer before we meet. Roger. Don't take too long. All enemy attack planes confirmed destroyed. Area sanitized. Nice work, War Dog. War Dog, your air defense mission is complete. Hold for the tanker aircraft above the Kestrel. Ballistic missile incoming.
A ballistic missile? Where'd they launch that from?
Hey, what's that?
I've been hit! I'm out of control!
Allied squadron wiped out? What happened?
Too much.
The carrier's head! It's tipping! Was it?
Someone! Anyone! What's happening?
Planes are all going down. I don't know. Everything below 5,000 feet was just annihilated. Second missile incoming. Damn it. Listen up. If you want to survive, we'll climb above 5,000 feet before that thing hits. All units, move it. Just evasive. What are we gonna do, kid? I'll follow you. Quit your chattering and just climb.
Are they sure it's 5,000 feet?
Gain altitude. Hey guys, I need a little help here.
But I guess all we can do now is trust that information.
People are spilling off the decks!
Look out, they're back. Emergency
There goes
calling.
another ship!
Omega 9, climb quickly. Hurry up and climb. 10 seconds to next impact. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact. The Vulture took her to her kid. She's sinking. How could this happen to her fleet? Heavy damage. All hands, abandon ship. What the hell was that attack? It was like molten steel raining down on us. Lost contact. What's going on? Somebody tell me. This is the Kestrel. All surviving aircraft. Respond. This is Swordsman. I managed to stay alive. Looks like the War Dog squad made it too. Two aircraft carriers lost. Can't believe this is all that's left of our force. We don't have enough fuel to get back to base either. War Dog Squadron, we can't get a tanker aircraft over to you. Proceed northeast to Higher Lock Base, land and refuel. Hey, kid! You really should start calling him Captain.
Forget it. If he's a captain, then I want him to start trash talking like a captain. Man, I'm missing that voice real bad now.
He's got us back alive from battle for the second time. As far as I'm concerned, he's our captain now.
That's right. And I'll never lose my lead plane again. No matter what.
The enemy attack squadron has withdrawn from the area. The aircraft carriers Vulture and Buzzard were sunk by a powerful first missile attack. According to hydrophone data analysis, we have determined that the attack was carried out by the Sinfaxi, the Yukdobanian underwater attack carrier. The specs of this ship are unknown, but its existence confirms that the advanced shipbuilding efforts of the Yukdobanians have been going on unabated since the previous war. The Sinfaxi is a serious threat to our objectives. Emergency transmission from Central. Our army has decided to deploy the military power of the Arkbird to neutralize the grave threat posed by this new enemy submarine.
We set off for the northern region to refuel. This place is paradise compared to what's further ahead. Beyond our destination lies the closed gate to Nord-Belka. 15 years ago, the Belkans set off 7 nuclear bombs there to stave off the advancing Allied forces, entombing themselves in the frozen valleys to the north. That bit of history should have been enough of a lesson for us all. The 7 Belkan cities near the gate were vaporized, and the local area is still highly radioactive. Our landing point was in the state of North Ossia, formerly a haven for Belkans, but now entrusted to Ossia. If you refer to it by that name, I'll put a scowl on his face and tell you that this is South Belka. Higher Lark meant a lot to us. Our flight training took place here on this airfield. On the base, we were surrounded by junior cadets, eager to hear war stories. The newspaper article about us written by that journalist Jeanette made it all faster than I did. Somewhere along the line, we had become the most experienced pilots in the town. Yes, Captain Barnes We were directed to take these inexperienced pilots back with us to Sand Island when we returned.
Man, we better thank Pops for this. Why that? Cuz he's the guy who pounded basic fighter maneuvers into us. Now we can lord it over all these guys.
You said it. These pilots had only a tenuous grasp of flying, much less mid-air refueling, so we had to land at every base along the way. I can't believe we have to send them off to guard the western coastline.
An SSTO craft launch facility lies to the east of our current location, McNeely Air Force Base. The facility was a collaborative project between Ossia and Yuktobani. It was built to be a bridge to outer space, with a mass driver 7.5 miles in length. Our radar has detected several planes from the Yuktobanian squadron approaching the facility from several directions. The facility is currently conducting pre-launch operations for an SSTO craft. The base commander will provide you with further orders.
This is the commander of McNeely Air Force Base. All units, including those refueling at this base, are now under my command. Engage the incoming enemy. All untrained pilots are barred from taking off. Those guys are still kids.
To launch. Commencing countdown.
I remember this space center well. The mass driver was built by Ossia and Yuktobania as part of their collaborative efforts to construct an international space station. Our anti-war president used the surplus funds that came from cutting the defense budget to build it.
Is that the Arkbird?
The Arkbird, a white bird built as the first step toward the realization of the space station project. Now it's left its orbit and is just low enough to graze the atmosphere. It's coming down to pick up the laser cannon they're about to launch. They were building a bridge of peace that would span into outer space. Not anymore. The machinery meant for this peaceful mission was about to be used for our counterattack.
Hey, listen.
Yes?
Isn't that thing supposed to work like a satellite? Why'd it climb down all this way?
It's a maneuverable orbiting spacecraft.
I know that. I'm just saying, if the system uses atmospheric friction to change its orbit, then wouldn't that make it pretty hard to defend itself?
I guess it'd be in trouble if someone started firing at it right now.
Yeah, so shouldn't it be higher up then?
Continue countdown. 3 minutes to launch.
Halt the countdown. Enemy incoming. This is the Base Air Defense Command. The enemy has a large formation of transport planes escorted by a squadron of fighters. They're conducting an air assault to capture this base.
What? They're actually planning to invade Osea?
If we shoot the parachutes before the tanks detach, we'll smash them into the ground. You with me? It's cool, but if we don't do it, we won't be able to hold them off.
Airborne tanks are dropping from the transport plane.
Can you count all those parachutes? I gave up already.
Destroy all airborne ACVs. Engage them in the air and on ground. The ACVs are moving this way. Don't let them get near the mass driver. We're getting requests from every team to restart the launch.
They're halting the countdown after all this?
All that hard work, just down the drain.
Chief, this is unacceptable. Please restart the countdown. I'm on orders from our air defense commander. We have to comply.
I'll try one more time to convince the higher-ups to launch.
It's all over if the tanks break through. Blaze, do you think our forces are...
This is another score-based mission.
So it's up to our close air support...
And just a reminder to anyone who missed like earlier parts, this playthrough is all saying no to every single prompt given because it's hilarious and has zero impact on the game. So with two exceptions actually, but those are special cases where no isn't actually like meant to be no. Other than that, though, we're saying no to everything. And it depends on whether or not I want to do 4 horsemen or not.
The enemy is spread out over a large area. Should we split up to engage them? This is Archer. Understood.
Also, some of the prompts where they ask if, oh, you want to split up or should we cover you or whatever, those prompts are, those are not like normal questions. They will set your squad command based on your answer.
Captain's missile missed the target.
Oh man, how did I miss? Come on. Well, I've taken some damage, haven't I?
They're targeting
Huh.
us. Come on, get out of here. He's right. It'd be crazy to try to launch in the middle of all that enemy fire. This is the West Sector Defense Force. The enemy has broken through Pillbox 1.
Oh, there's no way I'm catching up to that plane.
Kill's missile smoked the target!
Attention Allied planes. Destroy all approaching enemy tanks.
Yeah, look, some of us care about our score, okay? I'm doing things at my own pace.
Hit!
Kid just bagged one!
The tanks are getting close. I can see them from here.
They'll be fine.
All Yuktavanian ACVs destroyed. Our thanks to all Allied aircraft. That should be most of them.
It looks like they've abandoned the ground invasion and decided to just destroy the base. Wipe out the remaining enemy forces. Make an effort to minimize any damage to the mass driver.
Man, I can't believe all those things missed.
The outer edge of our radar coverage. All fighters, engage and destroy these cruise missiles.
Captain, can you detect the cruise missiles from there? That can't be. They're showing up on radar. Multiple signatures. Look at all those missiles.
Oh, come on, hit!
This is Flight Director Adam Gittleman.
Oh, damn it! Man, am I not gonna be able to do this without failing a mission at least once? Come on. So the reason why I quit out and reload the game every time I fail a mission is, well, first of all, there's no checkpoints in this game, so you have to start from the mission beginning no matter what. But if you use the retry feature in any of the PS2 Ace Combat games, especially this one though, it doesn't initialize everything for the mission completely like it should, like you would expect. The result of that is that you don't... what can happen is you can sometimes... Now, it can be cool because sometimes you can target certain things earlier in the mission before they become a target that's shown on your, you know, your radar and stuff. It can also glitch the game and make certain unlockable things unobtainable later on. So that is the problem with it, because if that happens, it's like you have no way of knowing it happens except that you meet the requirements for a particular, like unlocking a special paint job for an aircraft, and it doesn't unlock.
Halt the countdown.
Stuff like that. So
This is the base air defense command. The enemy has a large formation of transport planes escorted by a squadron of fighters. They're conducting an air assault to capture this base.
What? They're actually planning to invade Osea?
and you can avoid that by quitting out entirely and then starting the mission again.
If we shoot the parachutes before the tanks detach, we'll smash them into the ground. You with me? It's cruel, but if we don't do it, we won't be able to hold them off.
Airborne tanks.
Okay, good. He took them out.
Can you count all those parachutes? I gave up already.
Destroy all airborne ACVs. Engage them in the air and on ground. The ACVs are moving this way. Don't let them get near the mass driver.
Protect the units until they land safely.
Multiple enemy aircraft overhead. They're coming this way.
Get distracted and I'll slam right into one of them. Man, this is bad for my health.
Oh no, another enemy
Damn, couldn't do it.
We're
Just
getting requests from every team to restart the launch.
It's all over if the tanks break through. Blaze, do you think our forces are sufficient? So it's up to our close air support to make sure they succeed.
This is the West Sector Defense Force. The enemy has broken through Pillbox 1.
Some of the tanks appear to have taken damage when they hit the ground.
I'll try one more time to convince the higher-ups to
Actually, I want to let them deploy the tanks before I destroy them.
Attention Allied planes. Destroy all approaching enemy tanks. They're halting the countdown after all this? All that hard work. Just
Because
down the drain.
you blow them up before they deploy the tanks, then you don't get the points for destroying tanks.
Better shoot them fast before they touch the ground.
I don't have any danger of not getting S because I only need to have 10,000 points, and there's no way I'm not gonna. But the more points you get, the more money you get, and since my ultimate goal with this save file is to have 4 of every plane, money's going to be very much the limiting factor. Of course, the extra I earn isn't really relevant because of just the sheer magnitude we're talking about, but yeah.
All Yuktobanian ACVs destroyed. Our thanks to all Allied aircraft.
This is probably going to be my last mission for today, just because I need to stop then.
It looks like they've abandoned the ground invasion and decided to just destroy
Oh my
the
god,
base.
okay, so those things are assholes.
Wipe out the remaining
Confirmed.
enemy forces. Make an effort to minimize any
Stupid
damage to the
tornadoes.
aircraft.
Why do they take 3 hits in this game?
Large number of cruise missiles tracked on the outer edge of our radar coverage. All fighters,
Like, seriously,
engage and
that's
destroy
ridiculous.
these cruise missiles. Captain, can you detect the cruise missiles from there? That can't be. They're showing up on radar. Multiple signature. Look at all those missiles.
The SSTO is gonna get hit if this keeps up.
This is Flight Director Adam Gittleman. Continue SSTO launch. Recommence launch sequence. Attention all personnel. We only have one chance to launch. Let's all do our jobs and see this through to the very end. That is all. Weather team, roger. Flight control team, roger. Guidance team, roger. I can't shoot them all down!
You'll do fine. Stay calm and you won't miss.
Missile trajectories detected. Moving to intercept. We're being pushed back. Little by little. Confirmed kill on a bomber. Those must be the aircraft behind those cruise missiles. Seal off D block. Nobody's left in there, right? My plane can't keep up with them. Flight control, your job is done. Evacuate the area immediately. We can't have any mistakes here. We're staying. We'll be safe here. Calm down. 4 minutes to launch. Hold them off till then. 4 minutes? We won't let us that long.
Liz, do you know why the armor was built? Well, it sure wasn't built for missions like this.
Hit confirmed. Communications. I want you to ensure all comm lines stay open. We got it covered, sir. 3 modes of communication. Wired, wireless, and runners.
The captain's missile hit the target.
Guidance team reporting. Our launch window will close in a few minutes. Have faith in our fighter pilots. Don't rush your final checks. The number of incoming cruise missiles is decreasing.
Kid, is the launch facility safe? I can't tell from here. It was damaged? It's just a little while.
Now, it's worth noting that while you have to divert your attention to answer those questions, like if you actually want to answer them, there is really no penalty for not doing it. Like, you get different dialogue if you answer yes, no, or just ignore it for several seconds. So if anyone plays this game or has played it and like found it annoying, just know that you don't have to answer. Like, there's no, you will not suffer for failing to answer. And the only ones with any real consequence are if your squadron asks you if you want them to do a specific command like disperse or cover you, and like if they in certain missions they like recommend it. So that's the only thing about that. Then there's 2 questions that are asked during certain missions that determine which of the 2 missions on a branching path you take. Whenever Chopper asks you if you got a chance to listen to that song. But even then, the question is completely arbitrary compared to what the answer results in. So, either way. Oh my god, what the heck?
Nice, dude. This'll hit. 1 minute left. Have a safe trip.
If too many cruise missiles hit the launch platform, then you fail the mission. But I don't think that should be much of an issue, especially since I'm going to take these out quickly. But I don't know how many it is, and the game doesn't really give you a good indication. It's just, oh, if this happens eventually, you know, it's like one of the... There's sometimes where the game talks about things in the radio chatter that are irrelevant but sound important. Other times they are things that actually matter for failing the mission, and it gives you no indication and no reason to believe that the radio chatter is important. In this case, the cruise missiles hitting the platform is one of those things that is important. But you wouldn't necessarily know because there's no real indication of it.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. SSTO increasing speed. SSTO passing checkpoint 1. Passing checkpoint 2.
So, I'm pretty sure I've finished the mission now. It's just a matter of waiting out the last bit of dialogue that occurs. In fact, this cutscene, yep. Love it. Hit by cruise missile isn't affected at all. Yep, there we go. Yeah, it's hard to take out on a new game. It's hard to take out all 4 bombers without like, just because of how the fact they take multiple hits and they're so far away. Like, this would have been even rougher with a much lower score if I'd used one of the regular planes instead of unlocking the F-22.
This is great. Observation room reporting. The SSTO is climbing smoothly. Congratulations.
Is the next mission then? Ooh, don't want to do that.
The white bird rose up once again. Laser cannon in its wings. It was a moving sight. In my heart, though, I wished it didn't have to be used in war.
None of them found out why the enemy targeted the base until much later. Of course, by that time, it was too late.
We prevented the Yuktobanian army from capturing the launch facility. The SSTO launch was successful. The SSTO docked with the Arkbird, which had descended into the upper atmosphere, and successfully transferred a laser weapon module over to the craft. All aircraft, the 108th Tactical Fighter Squadron and the Sand Island Detachment, return to base as soon as rearming and refueling operations are complete.
You people are like the plague, you know that? The moment you return to Sand Island, this happens.
A large combined force of Yuktobanian vessels and aircraft has been detected advancing in the ocean directly toward Sand Island from the west. Our intelligence has confirmed the presence of amphibious assault ships within the oncoming fleet. We believe the enemy's goal is to conduct a landing operation on Sand Island and capture this base. Close with the enemy, disrupt landing operations, and suppress their naval gunfire directed at our forces ashore.
Even if this turns into a ground war, I am prepared to fight for this island to the bitter end. As my advanced guard, I want you to forget everything else. Concentrate on dealing a lethal blow to the incoming enemy invasion fleet. We'll be deploying everything we've got. Launch every aircraft capable of anti-ship combat, regardless of combat experience.
Captain, which plane should I use?
Sword, Wardog, launch.
This is AWACS Thunderhead. All units, listen carefully.
I missed that sweet voice. Say, you get that from your mama's side of the family?
Cut the chatter. First enemy wave bearing 280 degrees. You are cleared to engage on sight.
It's too risky to bring the nuggets here.
I'm with you on that. You agree, kid? Really? I think it's just going to increase the number of pointless deaths. If we make it back alive, there's something I want to ask you, if that's all right. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say if. We will make it back alive.
This is Sand Island Base Defense! Enemy amphibious force intercepted requesting sonar buoy data link. Stand by. We're dropping a new sonar buoy.
All remaining squadrons, rejoin into attack formation. The remaining enemy forces are regaining their momentum.
Blue Hound, this is Artburn. Is that sonar buoy data available yet? Roger. We're sending it down. What are you gonna do? Countdown to firing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Artburn shot a laser into the ocean. Explosion in the water. It damaged the submerged Syntaxi, picking up sounds of main ballast below. The Syntaxi's surfacing.
It's huge!
Looks like it's lost diving ability. It's floating like a cork. All units, commence attack.
The Syntaxi surfacing! What appears to be damaged?
Aircraft launching from enemy submarine. Roger. Blue Hound, stand by. War Dog, engage the enemy aircraft if you see an opportunity. Enemy sub approaching first vessel. Brace for impact.
First message! This really is like steel rain.
We gotta end this soon or we'll be in trouble.
This enemy came straight out of your tank legends. It can't be.
Syntaxi, retreat immediately.
If we didn't see anything, we'd be able to turn the tide of battle back. But this sub plays a vital role in their war effort.
Sam destroyed.
I can't dodge it!
You're approaching the vessel. Watch out for anti-aircraft fire.
Keep the enemy away from it.
Captain shot one down! What do I do? What?
We've got enough on our hands dealing with this radar jet.
This isn't on our ship identification charts. It's the first time any of us are actually seeing it.
Good. We can't defend it.
10 seconds to impact. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Impact now.
So that bird's got its eyes on us from outer space.
Crew, continue with the attack.
It's still alive. That black hunk of metal's got a ton of firepower behind it.
We haven't finished it off yet.
The Syntaxi is under heavy attack.
Enemy sub approaching first vessel. Brace for impact.
Getting attacked now. We're being
Warning, the
disaster.
enemy's tracking you on radar.
Syntaxi aircraft straight up at us. Watch out.
10 seconds to impact. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Impact now.
Captain's out of missile.
They're still coming.
The captain shot down the enemy.
Fox 2! Yes! Missile hit!
Artburn, firing laser.
Archer, roger that.
Direct hit. It ripped a massive hole. The sub appears to have lost the ability to launch additional aircraft. Blasted out of the water.
destroyed most of the enemy landing force. No, correction. There's still a fair amount left.
Enemy ship sunk!
The Arkbird was successfully employed over the forward edge of the battle area. The enemy amphibious force attacking Sand Island was repelled, and their invasion plans halted. The underwater carrier Synfaxi, a lethal enemy threat, was engaged and destroyed by the superior firepower of the Arkbird. Having lost the support of the Synfaxi, the remaining Yuktobanian forces retreated. Furthermore, we are requesting reinforcements from Central Command to replace our squadron members lost in combat.